Greetings and salutations. We're on TikTok. Oh, and I'm causing mass chaos. Just mass chaos. That's where I'm at in this moment. So, TikTok is my video diary, basically. It is also the way I'm documenting my recovery and my journey. And I'm on here because I just had an online conversation with the man that I was in love with for a long time. I thought we were remaining friends because everything's so fucking complicated. Things can't be easy. We're both in recovery. We both live in the same area. We're not in the same town, but we're in the same area. And the last time he messaged me, it was literally to ask me for money because he had spent too much playing a gambling game. This time he messages, and I had not talked to him. I left it the last time I spoke to him, and it was just like, I love me more. I got to think about that. That I love me more today. And I deserve better than having somebody just call me and ask me for money after not contacting me for months. And since that time, I lost my friend, the one that I found, right? And this guy lived in a house with two of the guys that was in treatment with my friend and I. They knew that I found him. There were several people inside that house that know who I am, that know who my friend was, and know that I found him. He never called me. He never messaged me to see if I was okay. And it just solidified this thing inside of me where I was just like, I care about me more. Because obviously, I love him way more than he's ever going to love me. So he messages me, and I'm just like, doing surface conversation, right? He asked me how I'm doing. I said, okay. I asked him if he was going to go visit his mom for Thanksgiving, because she's an amazing woman. Just surface conversation. And about like 10 minutes into it, he asked me about, getting a FanDuel so he can get a bonus. I just put a broken heart, and I was like, oh, I've already had FanDuel, already had an account. I can't help you there. And I sent a message saying that it'd be really nice to sit down and talk to him sometime. That I'm always here for a chat or a conversation. And then I put, when you only message me to ask me for some money, or if I will sign up for a FanDuel, it definitely makes me not feel like a friend. It makes me feel like a last resort. And I put, I will always be your friend. I will always love you. Have a great Thanksgiving. Have a good time with your mom. Eat a ton of food. I will always be your friend, but I don't feel like I'm yours. I thought that was enough. I got a response saying that I'm not a last resort. And I don't know if this is like just to keep me pulled in case, like, whatever. But like, if you care about me on some fucking level, like, show it. And I love me more today. Like, I'm talking about it to get it out right now because I don't want it sitting on my chest. I don't want it sitting in my head, and I don't want to ruminate on it because I deserve more than sitting and ruminating on somebody else's lack of love for me when I provide them with as much love as I possibly can. Because I love harder than anyone else. Clinton P. Whippersnapper is the one who told me that. I miss it. I love him and I miss him. I could really use my gay best friend right now. But it is what it is. And, you know, I'm happy that I understand that I love myself more because that's like while I'm texting and messaging this and I'm like going through all this stuff in my head and I'm sitting there wondering why am I even entertaining this conversation, but the whole time I'm sitting there like I can see what this is. I love myself more and I'm gonna tell you what's going on, and I'm not being like around it. That was blunt. I know there's something good for me in this universe. I know that as long as I keep being a good man and I keep striving and grow better every single day, that the love for myself is going to grow even more because I do have love for myself today, but it's going to get more and more and more, and it's going to grow, and it's going to be like this big, humongous, massive thing, and I'm going to be like, oh my god, I'm fabulous, but I'm not going to be a dick about it, right? Or I might be just for the fun of it. Not all the time, but sometimes, right? Because we all deserve to be able to do that. However, once I love myself like that, somebody else is going to love me. And it'll come in divine time. I don't control it. Do I hope that he's a 5'4" Jewish lumberjack? Absolutely. Is he gonna be? Probably not. But that's okay. It's perfectly fine. I just want him to have a lot of hair. To each their own, right? To each their own. So, but that's where we're at today. Thank you for listening to me. I know that I have not been putting videos of myself out. I've been dealing with a lot of internal turmoil and internal things inside my head, which we are gonna start talking about on here in these videos. Because I have been reprocessing my story. I've told my story once out of my own mouth on here during a live for somebody else, and once a short brief written one that I gave to somebody else to read for me. And my story needs told, and it keeps being told, because, gentlemen, I'm a survivor. If you are, look at me. I'm healing. I did something positive. I'm thinking positive. I'm doing something good for myself, right? And if I can get here, and trust me, I've been a fucking mess for years. If I can get to this spot, then you can get to this spot, right? Hopefully you're a little better off than I am, but if you're not, it's not a horrible place to be in. Just kind of bunk sometimes, a little bit boring, but it all works out. Divine timing. So, hasta la vista. Have a great and amazing day. Don't smoke crack because it's bad for your health.